Hello, friends. We're talking about the art of the family dinner today, and I'm waiting for you to get on, so I know you'll be here in just a second. Here you come. I love it. Hello. So we're going to take about 2 minutes to say hello to everyone, and we're going to get into the meat of the conversation, and then we'll actually have, or the meat of the subject, and then we'll have conversation. So, hi Janet, hi Lynn, hi Most Agreeable, and Trisha, and Mama Imani, and Dickie, and Keisha, and Double A. Good morning, Catherine, and Mommy is a Lion, and Melissa. How are you? I am back. I started it and it was upside down, and I had to delete it. It took a while. Hi Jackie. Hope you're good. Jamboree, hello. Antonia, buenos dias. Karen, hello. Pocket full of rainbows, good morning. Stacy, hello, good morning. Peter, Dorian, hi Dorian, how are you? Welcome. Kara, hello from Minnesota. Mary, hey, rarely see you live, only second time, but watch on replay, yay. Well, here we are, all together. All right, so, I got about 30 more seconds. Janet, good morning. Ooh, good snowy morning for you. Took a walk this morning. It was 66 degrees. It was beautiful here. Janet Little, good morning. 5 o'clock in, where is that? Where Dorian lives. Cottage Keeper, good morning. Erica, good morning, Kat. My house has been so clean lately. I'm finally getting into the groove. Go, girl. Maisie Oliver, hi, Kat. Denise, hi, Maisie. Denise Eppart, good morning. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, so let's talk about the art of the family dinner or the family meal. First, I want to tell you that I realize that people eat in front of the television. Larry and I eat in front of the television. But I don't feel so bad about it because we're retired. There's just the two of us. We're sharing something that we are interested in together. We're having conversation. Larry's a great conversationalist, so we always have conversation. And we can comment on the food, we can comment about what's on television, whatever. I don't feel bad about it for one reason. I was watching Paula Deen one time, and she was at retired President Carter, Jimmy Carter's home with his beautiful wife, Rosalind, and they chose to eat in front of on the couch, on TV trays, in front of the television. And so it's not uncommon, and I don't want you to feel bad if you do that. However, if you have a family still at home, my recommendation is that you sit down at the table with the family to eat, because little kids need your attention, and your attention is distracted when you're watching television. So we're going to talk about eating at the table, the kind of conversations that we have at the table, the manners that we use at our table. You know, this is a lost art. In some countries it's not. In France especially, they enjoy sitting down at a table. They take their food in over a long period of time. It's something that would be very difficult for us to do here in the United States. However, the idea of it, the core of it, the nugget of it is that they're eating at the table together. And I will say, I did do this with my children. There were times that we all ate pizza in front of a movie or whatever, and of course that's okay. But general meals every night, and Sunday dinner especially, was at the table. It was all at the table. Breakfast too. And there you talk about things. So first of all, that's where you teach manners. That's where your child learns to eat different foods, how to take a polite bite of something they don't care for, so that they're not going to be embarrassed as a teenager when they go to eat at a friend's house. And they don't know how to say, you know, I don't care for that. They don't have to. They take a polite bite. So we're teaching them, now when they're little, how to be part of the table. So where's the fork? How do you use a fork? Where's the knife? Are they old enough for a knife? Where do you place the knife after you use it? Where's the spoon? Where does the glass go? Do you know these things? If you don't, I recommend that you go online and search it out. It's important to know that the spoon and the knife go on the right, with the spoon on the outside and the knife edge pointing toward the plate, and that the plate is 1 inch from the edge of the table, and that the fork is on the left of the plate, and then the napkin is either under or to the left of the fork, and that the glass is above the knife near the spoon. And then if there are other dishes involved, it can be quite elaborate, but that is just a general placement of silverware and your glass and your china or plate. That's very important for one reason. It gives a beauty to the table because beauty deserves a place in our home. Beauty deserves a place in our life. And beauty deserves a place in our family's life. So we're going to teach them how we do the table, how to set the table, right? And then how to use a fork. You know, in the United States, we can eat continental style with our fork in our left hand the whole time, or we can cut our meat and switch the fork to our right hand, which is American style. How to not gulp our food, how to slow down. This is a time to really enjoy yourself at the table and enjoy your family. And I know in my husband's family and in my mother's family, they all sat around the table for a long time afterwards, enjoying each other. And I didn't so much because my father was a food bolter, and at the time, it wasn't it wasn't a great situation. So we just had a little different situation, although my mother made her best effort to get us at the table and to have conversation. But at the time, it wasn't a good situation in my household. So I wanted to leave the table as soon as possible, and I'm still a food bolter. I have to work really hard not to bolt my food, but to slow down and enjoy the food and taste each bite. So that's what I want you to get for your children, if you can possibly give them that gift of slowing down, enjoying their food. You know, it's not the situation where you have to have it because you're afraid you're never going to have it again. I'll tell you what happened in the United States was World War II and the Depression. People didn't have a lot. And I think that in the United States, we decided, well, then more is better. And we started eating way too much food. In France, they thought it was, or it's not actually said, but it's implied, that it was unpatriotic to overeat because the families, like my mother and daddy's time, had to be hungry during the Depression. And so it was to honor them that you didn't eat too much. And they really learned how to enjoy the food they were eating for what it was and not do like we do, which we just want more and more and more. In the United States especially, how's the food? It's great, going to have more, right? And that's what I'm trying to teach myself as well. So I'm trying to get you to learn this along with me. But the bottom line of this conversation is about eating at the dinner table. So one thing you want to teach your children, hi Tears, I hope the baby's doing good. One thing we want to teach our children is how to have polite conversation at the table. So we're not going to talk about boogers or poop, right? That's not table conversation, or bugs or anything that's offensive to someone at the table. We're going to talk about pleasant table conversation. How was your day? What did you learn at school today? What's a fun thing that you did? You could have loads of wonderful, intelligent conversations with your children, but you don't allow certain behaviors at the table because it's not conducive to a beautiful situation. All right, so that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to open it up for your conversation and see what you have to say, what your experiences are, and let's get on it. So I'm waiting to see. Meantime, Tierza had her baby boy. I think that's the first time I've seen you back, Tierza. So happy for you. I was thinking about you, wondering how your baby was doing. No, and you know, Tierza put up half of her food. Hi, Melissa. Put up half of her food in the freezer. She made double meals and froze it. So I was wondering how that was doing for her as well. Okay, Antonia says, we are still practicing the art and I love it. I don't own a TV and I'm so glad we don't. We would be missing so much. I will say that's really unusual, and I know some people don't have a TV, and that's great, but most people do, so we have to learn how to deal with that, right? So it's 5 o'clock in the evening when you are online. Okay, thank you, Dorian. Nita, my favorite setting trick is to make a B and a D with your fingers, point the index fingers up, curl the rest around. The B finger is the side for the bread, and the D finger is the side for the drink. That's very clever, and you can teach that to your children. Bread, drink. Yep. Hi, Liz. Baby Roman is doing great. Tierza said, jumped back into routines yesterday. Freezer meals have been a lifesaver. Oh, that's awesome. So happy and proud for you. Karen, I have 4 boys, and we sit at the table. One of their jobs is to set the table. Awesome. Mary Mayberry, I grew up with grandparents who made it through the Great Depression, and I grew up with a scarcity mindset, and I've come to realize that's my clutter is not wanting to get rid of stuff because of it. That's true. That's also a very core reason we have so much clutter. Mommy is a lion. One of ours can't sit at the table with us for dinner as he has sensory issues with smells and eats the same dinner every day. And that's something you have to work around, and I know that is an issue with people with sensory issues. And I know that's not uncommon. So it's okay. You can still do the rest of the family. All right, who's out? Who else? Come on, give me some stuff. Roxy, wow, I'm cleaning my kitchen. Go, Roxy. Roxy. It's Friday. That's right. I just made the Saturday video, and I always get a day off. Ah, okay. Is that good? Are we good? I used to be a clean your plate mom, but I read this can cause obesity later in life, so I stopped that behavior and added side effect is less stress at our dinner table. Absolutely. Karen's still working on manners and talking one at a time. Can get noisy. It can, but you know what? We used to say in our family, we are a passionate people. And it made us laugh instead of get mad, right? Mommy, we do breakfast and lunch so long as we don't have a smelly lunch. Good. So he can participate in that. That's wonderful. Or she. Great. Ambrose, congrats, Tierza. So excited. Denise, let my kids portion control, and they are very glad I did. Yes. I think that what you mean is you let your kids take what they want. That's good. Stoya, England. It's a snowy day, and I'm so glad to catch you. I'm late, but I will catch up. I love family dinners. Absolutely, Stoya. Beautiful name. Okay. Anything else? I was never allowed to leave the table, even if I finished eating, not if the family is still eating and food is on the table. Okay, that was your family rule, and you participated and observed that, so that was good. Antonia, don't own a TV, but we have screens. They are not allowed on a table. Good. And that's going to be something you as the CEO of your family are going to decide whether you're allowed screen time at the table. I would think it would be distracting, just like the TV. But, it's your house and you make the decision. But pay attention. Is it distracting? Is it? So you pick that. We have changed the living room, so now we sit every evening at the dinner table. That is wonderful, Dorian. Kathy just got here, but having dinner every night at the table. Yes. It's leading there? Okay. Good morning. I taught my kids portion control, Denise said. That's wonderful. Congratulations to Tierza. Jamie, with 5 boys, I have to constantly curb the potty talk. I keep telling them that if it would be inappropriate for a restaurant, then it's inappropriate for our table. That's right. And you know what? You just have to keep it up. Keep it up. Boys with the potty talk. What is it? Sometimes even their dads want to do that silly stuff. Maisie, when in the USA, a lady came over to me and asked, are you from England? Apparently we hold our knives and forks differently. Yes, you do. Let me show you real quick. Our fork is on the left, right? And our knife is on the right when we're cutting our meat or whatever. And in the United States, we put the knife down, we switch hands, turn the fork over, and eat off the fork. In England and the UK, it's much more streamlined. You cut your meat, leave it turned over, and put it right in your mouth. That's continental or European style dining. And we are American and we flip hands. Don't ask me why, but we do. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Come back here. Janet said, my husband always wants the TV off during dinner. We love the family conversations with no distractions. My parents did the same thing. My adult children now do it. That is awesome. I love that, Janet. Yes, we have no screens or phones at the table, Karen said. Ambrose says, it has been easier to eat at the table once I made the dining area more comfortable and inviting. Absolutely. Nita says, welcome to Earth, baby Roman. Oh, that's a sweet way of welcoming him, Nita. Mary says, hi, Kat. I remember you from way back on Yoo-Hoo group. My screen name was Mary Ann Sloan back then. A Yoo-Hoo group? I don't remember. Stacy Moore, we eat as a family in front of the TV and watch a movie or show. Our youngest is 21. Well, everyone's grown, so it's not as easy to be distracted. For a little kid, it would be very distracting, so that's fine. And it's your house. You can do what you want. I just want to bring this to your attention. Love family dinners with The 1 and 3-year-old, it's messy, but it's more fun every day. That's Holly at home. My 4-year, this is Stoya. My 4-year-old sets out the silverware and gets plates, cups for him and his almost 2-year-old sister. We just started our after dinner routine. My son is helping load the dishwasher and he feels so big. Good, you're giving him a wonderful gift. Stoya. Mary, congrats on being a Flylady mentor. That's so awesome. Karen, thank you. Karen, my son is 9 and has Asperger's. He has difficulty with knife and fork. We keep him going. He should be an American. He switches, huh? Art on the wall, matching dishes, custom chair cushions have really made a difference. That's Ambrose talking about how lovely she's made her dining area. Nasima is giving me little sad faces. What's wrong? Maisie's asking you what's wrong. Ruth, caught you live. Hi, Ruth. What a nice surprise. In Brazil, we hold our silverware the other way around too. So you're continental. Okay, I think we only do it here. I don't know why we do it. This is Jamie X-Zombie says, I've recently started making everyone stay at the table until everyone is finished, and I have never let the phone at the table. I love dinner time with the family. It's true. My kids eat at 7 p.m. and I wait for my husband and we eat at 11:30 p.m. Girl, that is late. That is very late. Are you getting 8 hours of sleep, Nasima? Mike's Quiz Girl. Hi, I haven't seen you in a bit. It's my favorite time. We make the time to sit with our children and talk and cherish it. I love hearing all these people that are doing this. This is so awesome. Storia says, holy at home. Our meals are so messy too, but it's life with littles. And you know what? Speaking of holy at home, the other thing is we say our blessing before our meals. And that's important. And it makes you think about where your gifts are coming from, right? Not a long blessing, just a short little blessing to realize and thank God. Okay, Kelly says, I didn't even realize how we have stopped eating together at the table. Somehow it's something our whole family needs to be intentional about. It's right, especially here's when it starts with the kids, Kelly, is when they start having sports and after school activities that take them away from the dinner table. And I know that's going to happen and you have to work around that, but when you can eat together as a family, it makes a huge difference. And it's even more important because everyone's on the go and you're starting to separate. Okay. The only exception is during the Super Bowl. We have a feast in front of the TV, Janet says. Table for 9. We eat as a family. My 5-year-old has started wanting to lead the table blessing. Oh, he's so cute. Denise says, my dining room table is still cluttered. Once that area is cleaned, then we will eat there. And I have a plan. Yes, you do. And the dining room, do you do your dining room as part of the living room, or do you do your dining room as part of the entryway? Where do you do it? What zone do you do that in? Okay, that's Denise. Table for 9, I keep my fork in my left hand due to a left-handedness. And you're very continental. It's very sophisticated. You've got this, Denise, Ambrose said. Maisie said, apparently 20% of Americans eat their meals in their car. You know, that's a thing. I got a new car. It's new to me, car. And I made it's a nice car, and I made an effort kind of not to eat in it because I used to eat in my other little car all the time. It's true. We eat on the run. It's so bad for us. So I don't eat in my car. I will drink something in my car, but I don't eat in my car anymore. But a lot of people eat in their car, especially their lunch, or even a late dinner if they're on the go. I'm surprised it's only 20% to tell you the truth. Mama Imani, please, when enjoying food with family, do not forget to pray for those in other countries who are starving. That's right. I remember when I was little, my parents would say, eat everything on your plate because people are starving in China or wherever. And I remember thinking it, and my sister Patty would actually say it, well, put it in a box and give it to them. If they're hungry, what good is it going to be for me to eat it all? You know, I think I get what they meant. They meant remember the people in China, but that's what they would say. All parents used to say that back when I was a little girl. Okay. Our daughter at home is older, so we always light a candle with our dinner. Ooh, mystical heart. That's very nice. Very nice. Dorian said, I got started cooking with you on the background. Oh, I'm in the background because it's late there and it's time for dinner, right? Nasima says, no, Kat, I sleep at midnight and wake up at 6 a.m. from the next Wednesday. And from next Wednesday, school will start and I will have to wake up at 6 a.m. So you're getting 6 hours of sleep. That is, that's 2 hours less than you probably really need. And I don't want you to I talk about aging gracefully and the fact that it's okay to get older. It is, but you will age super fast when you don't get enough sleep. And 6 hours just isn't enough sleep. I'm sorry that your husband works late. My suggestion would be to go to bed at 10 and leave his food in the refrigerator or in the microwave or whatever for him to warm up, all the dishes already put away. That's my suggestion, but you do what you want. But just don't be surprised when you look in the mirror and you're older or your body's not as healthy as it should be. Okay, let's see. Denise said zone 1, but I'm still decluttering. Okay, well, next time you get to zone 1, maybe you can hit that table then. It's important to get that done quickly. Maisie, we usually have no food or snacks in the car, and snacks rule was for our little boys. Oh, sticks. I was thinking you meant snacks. No sticks in the car. Okay, I like that rule. Maisie, I'm just sad because we eat late. Aw. Hubby Jeff and I eat in front of the TV and watch DVR Stargate now, and I wish we ate at the table. Well, as the CEO, you can suggest that. You can certainly suggest it. And if that show is a recorded show, you can watch it right after dinner. Just tell them it's important to you, Roxy. Mommy is a lion. Even in Ireland, our parents said that. Oh, they did. And we have the same reply, LOL, especially if you didn't like what was being served. It must have been something that they told parents to tell their children back then. Louise Dillon, enjoy your videos. Oh, thank you, Louise. All right, do we have any other questions, comments, or concerns about dining with our family? Slowing down, enjoying the process, enjoying our family. You know, why did we have a family? We had a family to love and enjoy, right? And that's one way you can do it. All right, good morning, just joining. Well, hello, Catherine. We're just leaving. It's almost over, but I'm just waiting for last questions on dining as a family. Maisie, I had no sticks nor rocks for my little boy. You know, somebody showed me, it was Michelle has a video. I think she did a video or she sent a picture or something of her child's drawers. Yeah, it was her son's drawers. He had organized them, and I saw all that kind of boy stuff in there, and I was thinking about sticks and stones. What is it? Sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what little girls are made of. Sticks and snails and puppy dog tails. That's what little boys are made of. I can't eat without him, and he is working long hours, so at least we eat together even if it's late. That's your call. Hopefully it'll change and you can get your 8 hours sleep soon, or at least take a nap. Okay. We used to go around the table and talk about our day after our blessing, Stacy says. Can I just tell you, with my avalanche gone, it's like a weight has been lifted, Mommy is a lion says. I believe it. It's true. Roxy said, last week I wrote dust me and it's still staring at me. I did put my feather duster right next to it. Do you know how long it takes to feather dust something? 1 minute. You can even do it even if it's not on your list. Then you won't see that anymore. Okay. Maisie, my boys always gathered sticks when out for a walk, hence the rule. Carlene, hi Carlene. Did you get my note in the post? Not yet. Did you send me something? I did get a thank you card, beautiful thank you card from someone. Let me go get it. Hold on. It wasn't you, but I do want to share it. Hold on. Oops. Take this off for a second. I got a thank you card from, put this back on. There we go. From Lynn Allison. It was so sweet. And she said she doesn't do a lot of technology, so she doesn't write stuff on there, but she really appreciated my guidance and the group. So I thought that was really sweet. But no, I haven't checked it though. I check it every once in a while. Hi, Becca. I love you too. Let's see. God's blessing. Be safe out there if you're having bad weather. Everybody be safe out there if you're having bad weather. We're having nice weather. I took my hour walk today, 66 degrees. It had rained, but it wasn't raining. It was humid, and it was beautiful, and I enjoyed it very much, and it relieved a lot of stress. First live chat. Hi, Ann Chesley. Welcome. So glad you're here, and you're welcome. She said, thanks for everything. Louise Dillon, husband and I eat in the living room unless food could be messy, and then we eat in the dining room. When the kids were home, we always ate in the dining room. Yeah, that's kind of like Larry and I. We do roses and thorns for the day. Oh, that's cool, Shannon. That's Shannon Ingleton. Roses or thorns, and then it really gets my kids talking about their day. I like that. Laura says, I'm in and out of this video, but just want to say it's hard juggling everything. I'm really bad at keeping up, but I'm trying. That's right. And just change your mind, change your talk, change your self-talk. Don't say you're bad at it. Say you're getting better at it. Okay, that'll change it a lot, Laura. Roxy, a damp cloth for that. That's from Mommy is a Lion. I would love a video on how to make Flylady work when your spouse and you try to divide up the housework. We both work similar hours and always try to split things in a way that feels fair. Yeah, that just falls under delegation, Stoya. It's just you are still the CEO, so you're in charge of everything. Somebody has to be in charge of everything. You'll say, okay, today we're doing the kitchen. I'm going to do 15 minutes in the refrigerator. If you could help me, that would be awesome. Or if you prefer, you can clean the microwave. That's all. You just delegate a little thing every time. The fairness is in the time. It's not in the size of the job. It's in the time, right? All right. Maisie, Shannon, what a good idea. Roxy says, accomplished. Mary Mayberry says, organize my clothes closets in the guest room. Good. In my bedroom. And so nice to see everything now donated and threw out things I don't wear. That's awesome. Carlene, I did send you a note to your mailbox. It should have been there before Christmas. Just didn't want you to miss it. I've talked about every single thing I've received. Maybe it didn't come for some reason, Carlene. I'll go look through all my notes again and make sure, but I'm sure I didn't get it. I don't make my kids eat everything on their plate because I was told to remember the starving children and eat everything I was overweight. Yeah, back to basics. I'm right there with you. Bye, Nasima. See you later. Okay, this is from Steliuk. Hi, Kat. I've been missing your lives lately. Glad to catch you live today. Just thinking about our dinner tonight. 4:20 p.m. here. Hope you have a wonderful day. Esther in Scotland. Love Scotland. And Esther, that was my grandmother's name, my great-grandmother's name. I love that name. Mary. Also, this is Mary Mayberry. Organize my little pantry. Use dollar store containers. Slowly getting things decluttered. Will take a while, but seeing progress. That's right. Wonderful. Maisie, desk cleared just in time for the weekend. Go, Maisie. Mommy's a Lion. Gotta go. Dinner is ready to be served. Love you. Love you too. And I'll let you guys know that I'm having family dinner tonight for 11 in my small townhome. My 2 children, their spouses, and their 5 kids between them. We're going to have our shrimp perlo, which Larry and I make on Cat and Mr. B. I'm going to serve pea salad and deviled eggs and iced tea. It's going to be wonderful. All right. Hi, Kat. What happened to the Friday video? As I was watching it, it became unavailable, and now I can't find it. It's this one. It's this one. It was upside down, and I had to delete it. Just need to start lunch routine. This is Jamie with the little ones. Bye. Bye. Feather duster leaves feathers behind. Then it's not a Flylady feather duster. If it is, return it and get a brand new one. Flylady feather dusters are primo. Primo. I have had mine, 2 of them, for years. Someone said they may come stay the night and opened my eyes and gave me the motivation to stop procrastinating. I'm ready for overnight guests now. The guest room was a catch-all. Absolutely, it usually is. Lee. Oh, is there a daily video today? Yes, there's a daily video every morning at 6 a.m. This is my last one now. Mama Imani. My friend in Canada loves your videos and she wants to start, but she is a French speaker. I have to translate for her. I think you can put on translation on here. I'm not sure. Too bad I speak a little bit of French, but not 100%. It's not good enough to do a video for sure. All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And always remember that you are beautiful. Bye.